Hey, chomp, chomp. Chomp, chomp. Chomp, chomp, baby.
Yeah.
Hey, a wise man once said, tell him, B, Gator boy, stay hot.
Gator, stay hot.
What time is it?
What time is it?
Game time, baby.
Game time.
Chomp, chomp. Hey, on the bud.
And then,
Let's go, baby. How about him? We going to space?
yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Kevin says come in second.
Who's what?
Come in second.
Who's coming in second?
Come in second's the rocket.
We're going to the rocket? We're going to the rocket?
Come in the rocket
Hey,
second.
FSU came in second, right? Go Gators, baby.
Yeah.
All right, give me smooch. Good job, bub. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back at it. The astronauts are rocking and rolling because the Billy boy is cooking one up because them Gator boys stay hot in June for Jubilee June. And I got to tell you one thing, the boys ain't done yet, okay? We got a show tonight at 8:35, but Billy said, I got you one. On the best day of the week, let's start off right. Let's start off hot and heavy. Let's get after it. This kind of started yesterday. We had a show with Mr. CJ Bronaugh. I got to figure out how to pronounce this young man's last name. Especially now since he's going to be a Gator great, I got to figure this thing out. But last night, this was a whole entire thing. D commits from Nebraska. He's at Gainesville visiting currently. Crystal balls come flowing in. This young man, ladies and gentlemen, if you're wondering if this guy's a dude, this guy is a dude. We're going to turn on the film here in just a bit. I'm telling you, boys, this young man is special. I thought the highlight reel was broken. The first 4 plays are pick sixes. The first 4 plays of his highlight reel are pick sixes. That's what we're working with. That's what we're working with right here, ladies and gentlemen. Look, top 100 recruit in the country. We're right on the edge there, but 247 has a top 72 player in the country, 6'1", 175. We've had some back and forth with cornerbacks. We talked about it on Monday's show. This is an area of need where Florida has to attack. This is an area of need where Florida needs to work on. They got the message loud and clear. We're going to take a look at the calculator, of course. We added them last night, but that was more of a wish list. We're going to see where things are standing right now, especially on 3 and 247. Like this kid a lot, man. Like this kid a lot. Like I said, when you turn on the kid's film, ball hawk. He is that man-on-man cornerback because I want you one-on-one. Let's get after it. We talked about with Kermani McClain. That was probably an area of his weakness. They go, let's go get us a guy that can just handle his own corner of the football field. Or I think Kermani's actually really good at one-on-one. I could be mistaken there. Anyways, this show, man, just dials it up. One-on-one here. Locks it down. Bam! Give me that ball. That's mine. Gone. To the crib. To the crib. First 2 plays, mind you, have now been pick sixes. Okay? We got this adds along to this secondary with 4-star safety Caden Hall, the 6'3", 200-pound safety, mind you. I think it's like 215. Here he is again. Just a nice little pop-up can of corn. Give me that 50-50 ball. That's mine. From the 15 to the house. To the house. I think he runs a 10-3 100-meter dash. If I do say so myself, this is his junior year of film. Again, he's going into his senior year, a whole other year to develop, a whole other year to just get more pick sixes, if you will. Loving what I'm seeing here. Kevin McCurley celebrates 12 months as Gator boys stay hot, and Tyler Bohannon. Happy Jubilee June. I love it. Dylan Olive, our guy from Sports Illustrated, dropping some knowledge here, boys and girls. Fastest corner in Florida. That's why Dylan Olive is great at what he does. Cam's still looking it up. Cam doesn't even know how fast this young man is. Cam probably is. I'm just kidding, Cam. You know I love you. But Dylan's our dude, okay? That's a high top original. That's why this guy, he comes from good places. You know what I mean? This guy was bred like a true winner. Dylan, this young man was. That's why this guy is just quick with it. You know what I mean? He knows what to expect. He knows what we're looking for, and I love it. Kid's got speed. Kid's got hands. You love what you see here. Love what we're getting on a nice, beautiful Wednesday afternoon. Of course, the best day of the week. And I've got to tell you, boys, you think this is exciting. We've got Carson Baker, the soon-to-be touchdown maker, and Justin Williams joining the show tonight, 8:35, then 9:05. Yes, we got that going on tonight, boys and girls, back to back. We're cooking. We're going to talk about their visit this past weekend, their OVs, what they're loving about Florida, the coaching, how they fit into the scheme. And then Justin Williams, we dropped a phenomenal video today with Cody the Professor doing a full breakdown of this young man. This young man is an absolute treat. And I kind of feel like we might have busted open a nugget because I don't want anybody else to see this. I don't want anybody else to see Justice Williams. And I know we're going to have another full breakdown of Mr. CJ here for my guy Cody the Professor as well. So we will see. Yeah, Keem Lee, we got the same defensive line board as Texas. Look, if you want to be the best, you got to get after the best. So we're going to be in the dogfight with them, and I love it. That's where you want to be. You got to get after it. So we got to close it down strong. But it's going to be an interesting one to see how it comes down towards the wire here. That Florida-Texas game is going to have a lot more juice to it than I think we may realize. We kind of knew it already with the DJ Arch, but I think there's going to be a bigger turn. It could be a cornerstone moment for the boys. Let's see where this puts Florida now. Top 12 now for Florida Gators on 3 with this new addition with 13 commits, and we'll take a look at that 247 class now as well and see where the Florida Gators are sitting with 13 commits on their board. We were 23 as of this morning, and now we fell down to 24. Okay, fantastic. So that's how we're working there with Mr. CJ. They have CJ highly rated on 247. They now have him as our highest rated recruit. I don't know how we fell backwards with that. With no joke this morning, we were taking a look at it. We were 23rd without CJ. So maybe some other guys did some work. I don't know. I gotta take a look at this because I was not prepared to read that. We did, however, move up again in the on 3 rankings, sniffing a top 10, boys. Sniffing a top 10. That overall class ranking is getting a little bit healthier as well, too, which you love to see. So all good things so far in this recruiting class. Again, another one in June. It's just, 11 now in the month of June. So, yeah, Florida. Oh, they don't have him added to the class just yet. So, you know what we got to do? We got to get to the calculator. He's added, but he's not. The numbers aren't being added up yet. So let's see where this pumps us up to in this class for 2026 here for the Florida Gators with the addition of CJ Bronaugh, I believe is how it's pronounced. Now it doesn't want to load, of course. In shambles. Will Mizell, father of Aiden Mizell, says kid's got a lot of upside. Yeah, love what I see, man. You got to love what he brings to the table, what the tail of the tape shows you. A lot of great stuff there. All right, our calculator's not loading, but you got to think a top 20 class now with that addition. He's, again, a top 100 player, 247. He's going to carry a lot of weight for that 247 rating. As for the overall rating, it's an 89.43 on 3. I believe our overall rating is closer to a 91 with 247, especially with this new addition of CJ. So, because, again, he brings carries a lot more weight than what those other guys were carrying. Again, the highest rated for 247. Let's see what his actual number is here. His number is 93. So yeah, probably we were already at 90 without him. I'd only imagine that he would bump things up a little bit higher. There we go. Now we've got the calculator's rocking. So 211 places Florida at, drum roll please. Here we go. Just behind Rutgers at 13th. So Florida has now jumped 10 spots with 1 commit. So 12 on 3 and 13 on 247. Seems like there's a lot of correlation now. These rankings are starting to get lined up. Before there was a little bit more of a difference, I would say, between the two. But top 15 with only 12 commits. Again, the teams that are surrounding us right now, UCLA is ahead of us, Rutgers, Minnesota, they have 21, 22, 23, 18 commits, all with a much, much lower rating. Again, Florida is now sitting probably at a 90.5, 90.7. Again, you would like to get that up to like a 91, 92. That's the sweet spot we would like to be at. Miami sitting with a 90.99 at 13 commits. So one more commit, ladies and gentlemen, I got to tell you, we're cracking the top 10. We're possibly sniffing top 5. Okay, just from what I'm looking at here. Maybe not top 5 because Clemson and Penn State, they've got 18 and 20 commits. But I believe with one more commit, we would jump the likes of LSU and Miami. And again, that would be tied with Miami at the same amount of commits. So that overall rating would be very healthy. LSU is cooking right now with 10 commits, but with an average rating of 94.84. And boys got some dudes on that team right now. So all in all, though, fantastic pickup here. Again, we're going to have a full breakdown of this young man probably tomorrow with our guy, the professor. Did a phenomenal breakdown with the wide receiver and Justin Williams. And again, you guys loved it. So we're going to have more of those type of segments as this goes on. So you can get to know who these guys are coming in and what they bring to the table. Chris Neal, Super Chat, $2. Says signing day live show at the launch pad. That's an idea. That is an idea. That comes December. I mean, that's something we can definitely sleep on. I don't hate it. I do not hate it. I don't hate it at all. The problem is that signing day has kind of lost that lust. You know what I mean? We talked about it last year during signing day that you feel pretty good about going into signing day. Who's going to be? There's like 1 or 2 guys like a Dallas Wilson that could surprise the day, but it doesn't have the little launch off as they once did. That's kind of where we're at with it. But look, I'm glad we could get this quick little show in before the main show later on tonight that we'll be having our 2 newest additions to the team, blue chip stocks, and Carson Baker and of course the wide receiver Justin Williams, Buchholz, Gainesville native. Gonna be a fantastic show. Super excited to talk to both of those young men, pick their brain, get their thoughts of this Florida team, what they're hoping to see, what their expectations are going into next year, all those great things. You guys got some questions, let us know down in the comment section below. But until then, smash that like button, subscribe. We'll see you guys live at 8:35 for the best day of the week, baby. It's a two-day kind of special. You gotta love it. Peace and love, baby.